Imagine walking along the dusty roads of ancient Palestine, amidst villages and verdant fields. Now, envision a simple man, with a warm smile and penetrating gaze, who was born in a manger in Bethlehem and grew up among carpenters in Nazareth. This man, Jesus of Nazareth, transcended his humble origins to become one of the most influential figures in human history. His journey, filled with teachings of love, forgiveness, and compassion, still resonates in the hearts of millions around the world. Let's explore together the extraordinary life of this spiritual leader and his lasting impact on society and culture. Imagine the scenario: Bethlehem, a small town bustling with visitors due to a Roman census. In this humble context, Mary gave birth to her son, Jesus. His childhood was marked by stories of an unusual birth and prophecies surrounding him. As Jesus grew up in Nazareth, his compassion and wisdom caught attention. But it was at the age of 30 that his mission began notably. He traversed the dusty roads of Palestine, proclaiming the good news of the kingdom of God. His teachings, simple yet profound, echoed through fields and villages, attracting crowds thirsty for hope and meaning. Jesus not only spoke but acted. His miracles were witnessed by all. The blind saw, the deaf heard, the lame walked. He healed the sick, fed the hungry, and welcomed the marginalized. His presence radiated love and compassion, transforming lives wherever he went. Thus, his early ministry left an indelible mark on history and in the hearts of those who encountered him. Imagine the tense scenario of Jerusalem, where religious and political authorities closely watched Jesus' movements. His challenging words and popularity among the masses aroused suspicions and fears among the leaders of the time. Judas' betrayal, one of his closest disciples, marked the beginning of a series of events that would culminate in the crucifixion of Jesus. He was captured, tried in a controversial process, and handed over to the Romans for execution. The scene of the crucifixion is difficult to imagine: an innocent man carrying the weight of his own cross through dusty streets, surrounded by a restless crowd and cruel Roman soldiers. But even in the moment of his greatest agony, Jesus showed compassion, forgiving those who crucified him. 3 days later, something extraordinary happened: the empty tomb. Jesus' resurrection not only confirmed his divinity, but also inaugurated a new era of hope and redemption for those who believed in him. His sacrifice and triumph over death continue to inspire and transform lives to this day. If you're enjoying, subscribe to the channel to not miss the next videos and leave your like. Imagine an exciting scene: the empty tomb, tears turned into joy, disbelief giving way to renewed hope. After his resurrection, Jesus appeared to his disciples and followers, showing them the marks of his wounds as proof of his triumph over death. His post-resurrection encounters were moments of deep intimacy and transformative teachings. He comforted troubled hearts, strengthened wavering faith, and renewed the commission of his followers to spread the good news throughout the world. And then, before his disciples, Jesus ascended into heaven, enveloped in clouds of glory. As they watched his departure, they received a promise: he would return one day. Jesus' ascension was not a farewell, but a promise of his return and a commission to continue his work on earth. His legacy lives on not only in sacred texts, but in the transformed lives of those who follow him, influencing history and culture in profound and lasting ways. Enteo, that's today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time.